Senator Kim Jackson from District 41, who is a longtime advocate and one of our champions.
Well, good afternoon. I am State Senator Kim Jackson, and I represent District 41, which covers portions of DeKalb and Gwinnett counties. I have spent several years fighting to solve a statewide issue that's incredibly near to my heart, and I'm excited to be here today with the Southern Poverty Law Center and the SPL Action Fund as they release their new report, Sheltering Injustice. As many of you know, we are dealing with a real crisis in our state. Again, as of 2022, approximately 10,700 people were reported as sleeping homeless or as experiencing homelessness in Georgia. And 52% of those who are experiencing homelessness are sleeping outside, in cars, or in other places not meant for human habitation. We must address this crisis now. And I want to take a moment to acknowledge that the incredible steps that the city of Atlanta has made in alleviating homelessness in this city, including the fact that they opened a brand new 40-unit rapid rehousing community just this Saturday. A huge thank you to the Mayor, Andre Dickens, for signing an executive order allocating $4.6 million towards continued efforts to end homelessness. But let me be clear, homelessness is not just an Atlanta issue. This is a statewide crisis that requires a statewide coordinated response. We in the Georgia General Assembly can and must do more. In 2022, as part of a continued step to address this crisis, the Senate formed a bipartisan study committee on unsheltered homelessness. And the Department of Audits and Accounts recently performed an audit on homelessness spending. Both reports, the final report from the study committee and from the state's audits and accounts initiatives, called for a better, higher level coordination process across agencies in Georgia. The SPLC Action Fund explored this idea, and together we've come up with a place where we are wanting to create an interagency council to enact practical solutions for this crisis. There's similar councils like this across the states, and we need one in Georgia. The good news is that our state is not lacking in resources to solve the problem. We're just lacking in coordination to solve the problem. And that's why I am proud to announce today that in coordination with SPLC Action Fund and Legislative Council, we will be introducing legislation that revamps our previous efforts and helps to create an interagency council on homelessness, and one that ensures that the council includes people who have first-hand experience with homelessness. This legislation, I will introduce this legislation in the coming weeks, and I look forward to my colleagues supporting me in this effort to do proactive, good legislation on behalf of and with those who are experiencing homelessness. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Senator Jackson. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to all of the advocates behind me who have been part of this fight with us. That concludes today's press conference. We know that other folks need this space, so we're going to huddle over here to answer any questions from the press. Thank you all again, and have a good afternoon.